Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is April 7th, 2025. I want to talk to you today about midnight is Passover. Midnight is Passover. The term midnight is used in the Bible 13 times, but there's only one time it is used connected to a biblical feast day. The first Passover was connected to midnight. Exodus 11, 1 through 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, Yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterwards he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out hence altogether. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of his neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, Thus saith the Lord, About midnight I will go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of the beasts. Exodus 12:29. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne, unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle. Matthew 25:6. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go you out to meet him. The coming of Jesus as the bridegroom seems to be connected to the midnight hour as the time we must go out to meet him. Is this pointing to a specific Passover when the Israelites went out of Egypt? The other connection that is very interesting between the first Passover and the story of the 10 virgins is the door. At midnight, the angel passed over the houses that had blood on the doors, and in the story of the 10 virgins, the bridegroom came knocking on the door, and those that were ready went in with him to the feast, and the rest of the foolish virgins were shut out of the wedding. The first Passover was all about the blood on the door and midnight, and the story of the 10 virgins also connects to midnight and the door. Is this another important clue connecting the coming of the bridegroom to the Passover midnight hour? Exodus 12:23. For the Lord will pass through to strike the Egyptians, and when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the 2 doorposts, the Lord will pass over the door and not allow the destroyer to come into your houses to strike you. Job 34:20. In a moment shall they die, and the people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away, and the mighty shall be taken away without hand. In this passage in Job, it says that the people will be troubled at midnight. It also shows that the mighty shall be taken away. When it says they shall be troubled at midnight and pass away, I wanted to look this up in the original because pass away may be connected to Passover. Indeed, when I looked this up in the original, pass away is Hebrew 5674, and 5674 means to pass over, to pass through. So this is very interesting as Job 34:20 refers to trouble at midnight, the mighty being taken away, and passing over. Is this a direct reference to the midnight hour and the rapture on Passover? Psalm 119:62. At midnight I will rise to give thanks unto thee because of thy righteous judgments. Here is another interesting passage, Psalm 119:62, because it says at midnight I will rise. At midnight I will rise, and I will give thanks to God because of his righteous judgments. And won't that be exactly what happens at the rapture? When the righteous rise, the righteous are taken, and the judgment falls on the left behind? And Acts 27:27 says that when the 14th night had come, as we were driven up and down in the Adriatic Sea, about midnight, the sailors sensed that they were drawing near some land. This is the last time that midnight is used in the Bible. This is also interesting as there is a direct reference to the 14th night. Passover is between the 14th and the 15th nights of Nisan. So I'm wondering if this could also be a very clear reference to a midnight at Passover on the 14th evening. In summary, the first Passover was midnight and connected to the angel coming to the doors of the houses. The 10 virgins connects to midnight and the bridegroom coming to the door. Job 34:20 connects to the mighty being taken away at midnight, trouble, and passing over. Psalm 119:62 says we will rise at midnight, and then there will be righteous judgment. And Acts 27:27 says that there is a special midnight moment on the 14th night during Paul's final journey to Rome. Are these clues to when the bridegroom may come for his bride at midnight on Passover? This year, Passover is between the nights of April 12th and April 13th. April 12th is 4/12. I received a sign on December 12th of 2012 at midnight. December 12th, 2012 at midnight is 12/12/12/12. 4/12s. My sign was 4/12s. Passover is 4/12. Could this be another sign? I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.